My god, light, it exists! Wild rot appears. It's completely ineffective. Right. Okay. Yep, I had to cope with Steam, Windows, Chatty, and OBS, and my antivirus, all going, you know what? Now's a good time to update. Yippee-doo. Hello, Chrono. You see, we were literally just waiting for you. Nobody tell him otherwise. Okay. So. This is all looking alright. Go. I don't want to cook grenades. Can I not cook, omelettes instead? Love the load time these days. So cool. That can go there. That can go there. And my nail varnish can come out from behind there because it doesn't need. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Oh shit. That was a bad save game.
Get up right now.
Not happy.
I know you're here somewhere, scum.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm really not. Okay. If I recall correctly, what I need to do is get this audiograph recording to the radio tower, which has been broadcasting those intensely annoying messages the entire game. So I can get the confession of the show's villain. Show's villain? Game's villain. Broadcast to the populace at large. I just wish I hadn't saved immediately before somebody walked into the room. It's conceivable that was an autosave. So, this is going to be fun. I'm still trying to keep this relatively low violence, but there is an awful lot of altruism happening. But it's okay, because I've got the power that causes bodies to just evaporate into ash. It's almost like they're not dead at all.
Where are you?
Hiding. No, seriously, hiding.
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Yeah, probably. Do have sleep devils.
I know you're here.
Shit, this tool.
Where are you?
Hiding! Part of hiding, do you not understand?
Oh, I'll find you. I know you're here somewhere, scum.
Oh, please.
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Can I just put them all to sleep? Oh, yeah.
I know you're here.
Seriously starting to run out of,
Check under everything.
Yeah, check under everything.
Where are you? Where are you? When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Well, it's actually just more that I don't have enough bolts to kill them all, and there's about 5 guys in here.
How did I lose it? I know you're here somewhere, scum.
Because being shot in the face with a sleep dart, that's you know.
I know you're here.
That's nice. That's the good way of dealing with these guys. It's polite.
We know you're here.
Oh.
I know you're here somewhere, scum. Okay, where did you go?
else? Any more for any more? No, you don't. You hope I'm here. You think I'm here. I'm just miffed you've made me use all my bloody bolts. See? I'm now out of sleep bolts. That's just rude.
I guess everything's tickety-boo.
Yeah. I think they all... It's the uniforms. I suspect they've got those stiffeners in the collar. Oh no, Ricky. Well, the alarm's not going off anymore. That's a plus. Everybody gone away? And I rely on you to stay gone away. Okay. Fine. Oh, okay. If you pick them up, you loot them automatically. Stack of guards.
Look out.
Yeah, if the guards have anything, and some of them have money, weapons, bullets, whatever, yeah, you do pick them up. It's the sheer stack of snores. If I had a vent, I'd have stashed them all. Moon there. Bone charm there. I need to get to the torturer's chamber. Sentence I didn't think I'd have to say. Okay. Are there any more bodies lying around?
Look out. Got a prowler.
Where? Who? I'm not prowling. I mean, admittedly, that door could be louder if it really tried. Oh, shit. He's a bit loud. Someone. Where is he? Oh.
No, stupid goddamn.
Oh, it must be down there. Okay. I did wonder. Oh, is that for the geography quiz? Oh no. Alright, I've already picked all that stuff. Stolen everything Guy owns. Including his dignity. But at least I tidied up after myself.
Dawaj, sono. Chodźcie.
Who are you, sir?
Hey, don't throw me a drink. You always...
Yeah. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. Now, that was devoid of guards. To give some indication, Meki, Mike declares everything north of France to be Scandinavia.
If he comes back, I'll earn another promotion. Look out. There's someone skulking around.
Broadcasting device first, I think.
Someone skulking around.
No, you haven't. I think you have. Haven't they? Dum bum dum 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 dum. Out. Where is he? Oh, he buggered off. Right, let's do this.
If I explain, then you will see I am not at fault. My poverty eradication plan was meant to bring prosperity to the city, to rid us of those scoundrels who waste their days in filth and drink, without homes or occupations other than to beg for the coin for which the rest of us toil. And it was a simple plan. Bring the disease-bearing rats from the Pandician continent and let them take care of the poor for us. The plan worked perfectly at first. But the rats, it was as if they sought to undo me. They hid from the catchers and bred at sickening rate. Soon it didn't matter. Rich, poor, all were falling sick. And then people began to ask questions. The Empress assigned me to investigate whether the rats had been imported by a foreign power. I knew the truth would come out eventually, so there was no other way than to be rid of her and take power myself. She had to die, you see. She had to die. Bringing about the death of an empress is not an easy thing. But it gave me the chance to attack the plague with some real authority. Quarantines, deportation of the sick. But there's always some idiot woman searching for her wretched lost babe, or some sniveling workman searching for his missing wife. And then quarantine is broken. But you can see how my plan should have worked. Would have worked. If everyone had just followed orders.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's how Universal Credits were born. Jeez Louise! Last playthrough, I may possibly have executed the Regent quite hard. Haven't taken this route before. Put India in place of Africa when you were 12. I once managed to mix up Alaska and Canada. Admittedly, I was 8. But yeah, on the map. Yep, pesky people not doing what they're told and staying where you told them to. Realised this was actually going to be mathematically accurate for COVID-19. Right. So now I want to hunt for wounds. Actually, we're on this level.
What are you doing? I order you to put down your weapons. This is treason.
It's over, Hiram. Your head will roll for what you've done.
No! I'm not a rich man if you just let me go. I beg you.
You nearly destroyed this city. No amount of money will undo that. Get him ready for the walk to Coldridge Prison.
Yes, sir.
Hey, fish. Good, they're going that way. I did have a nasty moment then. I thought I've got nowhere to hide. I think, fish, by the way, the only problem with your username now is, unfortunately, I keep thinking in terms of was not was and wondering if you're going to walk the dinosaur. Oh, mech. Oh, dear. Yeah, that would do it. Really? Open the door. On the dinosaur.
Druttercup, in case you haven't noticed, someone just hosted you. Say thank you.
Ah, thank you for the host night. Right. Oh, bollocks. Hi.
The Lord Regent resides here, as do those who await their turn with the executioner, though their departments differ.
Oh. Dagger, 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 dagger. Supposed to dagger, dagger. Oh. Okay, I am so gonna altruism that. Bloody Boxwheel. I don't like them at all.
Someone get over here!
Can I just shoot him? Oh, what's with the magic? I'm gonna shoot him. Interesting. That's actually killing me. Huh. Metro demise. No, I died horribly. There's a yeah. Huh. Save your game often. Thanks. Right. Okay. Off you go. Off you go, dude. Bye. Whatever. You should be thanking me. I've only killed about 3 people. See?
I'll find you.
It is, yeah.
I'll feed your heart to the hounds.
Indeed. Oh, shit! Oh. What happens if I do that? Oh, bollocks. No, didn't mean to do that. No, he's not.
Someone help me out.
I'm not here. You can't see me. You can't pretend you do.
I'll flush you out.
Well, it's not my fault I found the one bloody guard who knows how to look up.
I know you're here.
Yeah.
That must have been nothing.
Seriously, mate, I don't care. I don't know where I am. Leave me alone.
Oh, I'll find you.
No, you won't. No, I know you're not.
Here you are.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, shit. Hi.
Help! Here. Which way? Help me find it.
No
You're
way!
here. We'll find you.
What the hell is it to do a bloody takedown? I'm sorry, I'm not putting up with that. I'm not having that at all. But I do need to check. Warlock Dracula. Yes! I'm the good guy, for God's sake. How bad are the bad guys that I'm the good guy? Right, okay, keyboard mapping. Lock choke is E. So why did E not do it? Oh, bugger. Yeah, okay. Oh, that did less good than I hoped. Bloody hell. Those dogs are not sick.
You're going down.
Oh shit! Hands up, who thought she was still on teleport? Hi. Oh, I'm sorry.
I know you're somewhere around here. Got you now. He's here. Here you are.
I'd intended to be this a little bit less violent this time, but
Bring the alarm.
well, oops.
I'll find you.
I had a lot of time for Amber up to a point. After that point, she went very peculiar indeed. I think it was when she found God. And then it all went a bit strange. How did we lose him? Because I teleported to a chandelier and I'm now hiding. Not dead, I'll take it. Right, so 64 meters that away for Bone Charm. He's cunning. No, he's terrified. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. Oh, great. Drained him on the bloody radiator. In Batman, the Arkham Asylum games, or the Arkham games, Mickey, you can hang as Batman from things like gargoyles and stanchions. And basically just drop down head first, snag people, whisk them away. Quite fun. Actually, I tell a lie, it's the best fun. You end up with loads and loads of minions hanging from gargoyles. Yeah, I will confess that I don't think I've read that far, which makes me think it's post-spirituality. Okay. no worries. I think it's a toss-up as to which of us has played more of the Batman Arkham games. I did consider Arkham Asylum for a stream. Or for a stream series. But I don't know if people would be interested. They didn't want me wandering around on their chandeliers. They shouldn't have made them large and people to be stood on. I can tell you now, I would not be looking for every single Riddler trophy. You can stick that. Okay, is the bone charm that way?
He walks the floor.
I think Tale of the Body Thief, I think, was probably...
Counting. He cannot purge his mind of thoughts.
Okay. Was probably the last bollocks. The last one I actually enjoyed because it was a socking great case of be careful what you wish for. Somewhere.
Keep your eyes open. I know you're here somewhere, scum.
God, how many of you are there? More importantly, why are any of you still awake?
I know something's up.
Yeah. That's a clue.
Keep skulking around.
Okay.
You.
Where are you going?
I know something's up. I gotta stop chewing hammerweed. Nothing here.
I may have purged that bit from my memory.
Oh, I'll find you.
Where'd he go?
I know you're here somewhere, scum. Check under everything.
Come on. Down you
We'll
go.
find him.
Okay, he got away.
Bollocks.
I know you're here. Keep running.
I think Arkham is a better example. Arkham City is a better example of the engine.
I'll find you.
But there's also a lot of guff there. Look, you all get your own alcove. Enjoy. Has that guy come back yet? Yeah, man. It is a dream of mine in this to render every single guard here spark out. I don't know if it's an achievable goal, but you know, everyone should have a dream. Yeah, I didn't want to speak for you there, Fish. Okay, where is it in relation to Bone Charm that away? Not going out the main doors because I still want to go and play silly buggers in the torch room. I'd die if I try to go through there. Dying, not on my list of things. Footsteps. No, I'm just getting paranoid. Oh, right, that's the chambers I was in. Ah. That is my way through the wall of light. Fairfish, it's set up as a keyword with your old name on. The eyes have it. Yes, I need to concatenate all those, because I'd like to get them all on Play's channel. But that'll just be making use of your videos in a playlist I put together. Where? Who?
Fall down already.
Sorry? Oh, hello.
I need more men. Stand clear.
What?
Now the rats can fight over your guts.
I'm sorry?
We know you're here.
Oh, what? The babagaha? I can tell you for nothing, that was nothing to do with me. Oh, there are 5 Go to Fandelver videos on there. Excellent. Yeah, I ran that for quite a long time for something I wasn't particularly happy with. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Right, well that's a big old side order and... Why are you killing each other?
I know you're here.
Oh shit. They're definitely just gunning each other down at random now.
Okay, he got away.
Huh. Okay.
Got a prowler on us.
No, you haven't. You've got a very puzzled person who doesn't know why you're shooting each other. And has decided that you're all nutters. Hi. There's stuff I can steal. Oh, Dowd runs a gang called Whalers. I have to kill Dowd at some point. Oh. Can't have been this way, there's nobody asleep in an alcove. Carpet's different as well. Yeah, I don't think I'm convinced they're shooting at me again. bone charms are outside. What? Presumably, therefore, this is the revolution. Okay, you know what? Let's head downstairs and see if I can snag that bone chunk. Yeah, below everything. I literally have no idea who you are. I'm just going to knock you out for the sake of it.
Look out. Got someone skulking around.
Great. Fortunately, the Revolution's no friendlier to me than anybody else. The Academy of Natural Philosophy. That looks steamy. Thank you. Here, anyway. Right, where's the bone charm? The rune, rather. Like the rune's on there. Oh, God. That was ages in, fish. Hello.
Please help me!
Sorry. So you didn't start streaming it until basically you went to the bit that I did myself. Because it was ridiculous sidetrack otherwise. Seem to have started a bit of a civil war. Well, if a torture is going to exist, here looks like the place. There we go. Somebody's already done my job for him. What the flying frell? Deary, deary, down in the cellar so dreary. Why won't you come out to see me? When you were here, we made them scream, didn't we? We came back to visit, and I'll give you another present, carved and shiny. You aren't much in the way of proper conversation, mind you, but I do love to watch you work. Come back and I'll tell you stories. Such stories. Your dear granny.
Here you are, Corvo, within the high walls of your enemy's stronghold. You're an unstoppable force, it seems, but also unpredictable. The Lord Regent lives, despite all he's done, and that is most surprising. The last year must have been agony for such a tightly wound man, watching as the plague spiraled out of control. As people on the streets went mad and died bleeding from the eyes, knowing that it was all his fault. As you hunted down his people one by one, and finally came for him, he must have realized that all his planning was for nothing, and that must have been exquisitely terrifying. But in the end, you chose the more measured response. What will that mean in the days to come, I wonder? I've lived a long, long time, and these are the moments I wait for.
Well, the floating teeth were a uniquely disturbing thing, I have to say. I've heard good things about Black Desert Online. But no, I've not played it either. I've not done either. Nightmare-esque. Okay. Yeah, you say original dressing material fish. It still ends up with fights in toilets. Or a fight in the toilet. Yeah, the teeth lingering on the screen, yeah. Excessively. Hi. Yeah, that's fair fish. Is that on Steam or Epic? Or just homepage?
If he comes back, I'll earn another promotion.
Really? Reckon? Turn around. You. Hey. Here's fish. Yes, I will claim that. Okay, so what have we got? We've got the bone charm, which I literally have no idea where it is. We've got the guard murdering each other. So while they're doing that, frankly, I may as well just nick everything they... We'll need no bath salts in hell. Hello, Ratty. Town main doors are down there, the bone charm's up there. How the hell? Get up there. Pardon me. If anyone has a particularly large sledgehammer, I could probably work that from there. On the upper floor, one assumes.
Got a prowler out there.
Okay. If I see a prowler, I'll let him know you're looking.
Stupid goddamn.
Right, okay, that way. Can't find it this time out. Oh, I haven't been in there yet. Not in there, but someone in there I haven't knocked out yet.
What?
Hi.
No! Oh, please! No, no, no!
Whoops, there's the key to his door. Hi, Goof. Oh, that's the play, right. David Rausch was very, very tall indeed. I always wondered what would have happened if him and Rutger Hauer had been seen in the same place. Let's be outside. Okay, fine. Full of light there. Fantastic. Thanks. Hi.
Look out. We got a prowler.
Yeah, probably. The...
Let's see what happens if I get it.
Assassin,
Oh,
help!
shite. Seriously, guys, who decided glass walls?
Promotion for the man who kills this one.
What?
You're here. Clear the line. There you are. Flank him.
Bye.
Die, damn it. Guards, you're gonna bleed.
Excuse me. Thank you. Coming through. Oh, not that way.
I know you're. I'll feed your heart to the mouth.
Oh, I don't want to go that way.
Firing.
Where'd he go?
Someone get over here.
Oh. Bollocks.
Clear the line. Watch out. How did we lose him? Curse the outsider. Black magic. Oh, I'll find you.
Ah.
Check under everything.
I'm guessing quite a long time, by the way, Chrono. There's what, 198 entries? 198 enemies, sorry, I've got to be focused on this. 198 entries, if I recall, you said. I mean, that's got to be in the days.
Where are you?
Check everywhere.
Well, you've let him get away. We'll find him. When I find him, it's going to be bad.
If only for needing to maintain some kind of focus.
Try again.
Got a prowler on.
Don't hurt me. I'm nice. Promise. Ouch, 11 hours over 3 days. Yeesh. Rampage. Well, Fish, this is the Unreal Engine, so it's kind of thematically appropriate. Now in. I can't get through there because I will die. No, Strut will die horribly. That's the way to the torturers. It's so not where I need to be. Yeah, Fish, you're absolutely right there. It's a thing that needs to happen. And unfortunately it does need to be a restart because I can't. What the hell we would do. Right, so that way the wall light lights.
Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this. What now? Someone get over here!
Eat metal.
Got you now.
Oh, bollocks. Ah! Going to get mugged by a dog. Ew.
Go for the alarm now. I know you're here. There you are. Someone get over here.
Oh, that's cheating.
You're going down.
Me. Where I'm going. Still don't know where I'm going. Not what I'm meant to do. That's what I'm meant to do. Right. My God, there's a lot of them.
We know you're here. We'll find you. Are you? It's going to be bad.
Ooh.
Shout if you see him. Where are you?
I know you're here.
I know you're here somewhere.
It's that dog. The hounds really are horrid. But they are tortured into being horrid. Not entirely, therefore.
You're everything here.
Let my hands not be restless. Reveal yourself.
No? On earth would I want to reveal myself?
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Probably.
I know you're here somewhere, scum.
Whoops. Got him in the chapel. Influences of the outsider. Ooh. Well, I can't deny that the outsider does have an influence.
I know you're here somewhere, scum.
Excuse me while I hide on the picture veil.
Where are you? Oh, I'll find you. We'll find you.
I don't want to be predictable.
Check under everything. Oh, I'll find you. I know you're here.
But it's noisier killing somebody than not.
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Coming into the chapel. Wow, hello.
Check everything. I know you're here somewhere, scum.
Oh, that's actually an overseer.
We know you're here.
Ooh.
Where are you?
Oh, hi.
Got you now. Someone get over here.
Shut up, I tried to altruism you. Oh, bog off.
Clear the line. Whiskey for a week if you kill him.
Oh,
Fire
fuck
again.
off.
Where'd he go?
No, you're dead! Excuse me. Leaving now.
Rush him.
I know you're here.
Right, okay, where am I going? Probably that way.
Call out if you see him. We know you're here.
I know you're here.
Look at them!
Check under everything.
Eyes sharp. Call out to each other if you spot him.
I don't want to go out. I just want to leave. Is that really so much to ask?
It's going to be bad.
You have to defeat in the fight. Unfortunately, it's one of those multi-round jobs, which means you have to fight her, then she runs away, and then you have to fight her and her possessed henches, and then she runs away again, and then you have to fight her and her possessed henches only more.
Check under everything.
I need a map. I really need a map.
Shot if you see him. He's cunning. We'll meet again.
Coming? Oh. I think it's just looking for the stairs.
Nobody's making rounds over here?
Oh.
Hey, I heard
Oh
someone
bollocks,
over
I've just
there.
gone the wrong way.
Can't stay hidden forever.
Went the wrong way.
I'll flush you out.
Oh, whatever.
Restless. Reveal yourself.
You won't stay hidden for long.
Try that again, shall we?
Oh, I'll find you. We know you're here.
You got lucky.
We
Yeah.
know you're here.
It's horrible.
When I find you, it's going to be bad. How can we let him get away?
I don't know. Maybe we were just feeling kind that day. Right, let's try this again and actually leave in the right direction. That's more the ticket. Your overall chaos rating, which is how many people you've killed, contributes to whether you get a level of ending. But to think what my overall chaos level is at the moment. Quite a lot, I would imagine.
If he comes back, I'll earn another promotion.
I'm so close. You can tell I've already been here because there's uncon.
I'll write to her again. She has to see reason.
Yeah. Also,
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
God.
Indeed, I believe so.
They've repaired them. That here I didn't pick up. A rune, which is over there, and forget it. Okay. those mecha, they're
Things are
horrible.
bad. Could the city get any worse?
Oh,
Chances
give it
are
an
very
option.
good.
Like the city get any worse? Yeah, probably. Essentially. Oh, look.
Probably rats.
Yeah, probably. Almost indubitably rats. Go away, you haven't seen me.
What? Someone get him!
Attention, Dunwall Tower personnel. All unidentified persons should be considered hostile.
Way!
Kill evaluated by an officer in the walk. Anyone resisting will be met with extreme force.
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Who the hell's following me?
Where are you?
I don't care. I'm not here. Ignore me. I'm just some swamp gas. I'm bad.
I'll find you.
Put a wall there.
I know you're here somewhere, scum.
Not. I promise you.
He's cunning. We'll meet again. I know you're here.
Let's talk about duty. How bad would jumping at this stage be? Not ideal, but frankly could be worse. Yeah. The other thing that contributes to low chaos is taking the non-lethal assassinations. So, apparently, walling people up in a mine with their tongues cut out is a better outcome than killing them. That sort of thing.
Is it all done? You ready to go back to the Hound Pits?
Hell yes.
Thanks to you, Corvo. All right, let's go.
Ooh, okay. Overall chaos, current total low. Ow. Hostiles killed only 8. Civilians killed none. Alarms rung 4. Dead or unconscious bodies found 3. That's actually not bad for me. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they deserved it. Not so sure about the woman who you end up giving to her stalker as opposed to killing her. That's a thing. But again, technically not dead. It does. I don't tend to kill civilians.
Makes me uneasy, to tell the truth. A small fry like me always gets the worst of it. But maybe it's going to be different now. Lord Regent is gone. The Abbey has a new High Overseer. I'm guessing our work is almost done. The others are in the bar. No doubt waiting to raise a glass in your name. Me, I think I'll just linger out here if you don't mind. Reflect on things while we have a moment.
Uh-huh.
Congratulations, Corvo.
So, I've got 8... Oh my god, I've got 8 runes. Thanks. So, level 2 allows control of human targets. Yeah, I'm not happy You can kill the Stalker if you want, but to be honest, if you don't give her to the Stalker, you have to assassinate her. It's kind of, you know, death or a fate worse than. Yeah, I'm not convinced, because I know what's coming, and weirdly that is a different conversation with Samuel. So, right, I've got 8 runes. Do I take Possession, Devouring Swarm? I've already got level 2 of Shadow Kill, so anyone I kill turns to ash, which is fine. Dark Vision, which I can take as well as something else because it's cheap. Or Wind Blast, which is a powerful wind that can knock back or knock down enemies and shatter doors. Possession's 9/10 of the law. Ouch. Be thinking possession, because I can already possess rats. Now I can possess people. Got 3 runes left. So I could buy Wind Blast, or I could buy level 1 of Dark Vision. See in the dark and see living beings through walls, including their fields of vision. See, I quite like Wind Blast. These powerful blasts of wind knock your enemies off their feet and throwing them. This power also douses fire, shatters wooden doors, and blows projectiles like arrows back at the enemy. Level 2 Wind Blast will throw enemies against the wall with enough force to kill them. Basically, it's what Knight did to you lot at the end of Witcher. Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust this situation, Alexia, at all. Even if I didn't know what was coming, I would not trust this situation. I am not happy about this.
Fortunes have been won here, and lives have been lost.
Can I check in on Emily?
Story of the fancy-dressed lady and the naked man. Once upon a time, there was a fancy-dressed lady, and she came to the madam and said that the naked man wanted something, and she was mad about it. And then the naked man came in, and he said it was just what he always gets. And the madam said, if that's what he wants, it'll be 10 coin each time. And that it was Beatrice he'd be wanting to visit. And the fancy-dressed lady said, see? And then she left. And then the naked man said Beatrice would do. And the madam said, 10 coin, Custis. And the naked man said, Lord Pendleton. The end.
And thus was a lifetime of therapy born. To be honest, yeah. You stopped the bar being turned into, you know, the death zone. And needing extensive remodelling. They must be wondering where all their bath salts are going. I just don't trust this at all. Concerned that my dagger is permanently red stained.
It won't be long now, barring some unfortunate turn of events or betrayal. I will soon have a very astonishing title. Royal Physician. No, it's too much like Sokolov. Maybe it's time for a change. A reimagining, something that will shape the Academy of Natural Philosophy to its stones. Royal Alchemist. Physicist. Royal Astrological Metaphysician. Yes!
Yeah, you reckon I've reskinned? Don't like this. Oh, right, that's that. I am naturally going to steal every single thing I can. If you go on a no-kill run, by the way, you get warned of what's coming up. Actual honest-to-God warning, not just a this is all a bit sus. The outsider walks among us. Yes, yes he does.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Hiram Burroughs, once known as the Lord Regent, is no longer in power. His corrupt and illegitimate regime has come to a close. Long live the Empress!
Yeah. That should make me really happy.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Recent revelations of the Lord Regent's role in events leading to the outbreak of plague have necessitated a restructuring phase in the city's government. Please remain alert for further announcements.
I love how the voice actor just, you know, he came out okay.
This was never my idea. He knows that. Certainly I am not completely guiltless, but with my position, he would be a fool to come for me. And if he does, I have much to offer. Extensive business opportunities. So he'll see reason, if it comes to that.
Will he now? This is going to be interesting. Till we get through all this and hold the coronation, nothing's certain. Dunwall Tower's got its own culture. No telling what could happen if we moved into the place too soon. The next steps must be handled carefully. Things are happening quickly now. Time to think. Okay. Definitely prepped. Yep, he did. I'm not quite sure why, but it's proof that if you blog, you should always make sure you retain privacy access. Okay, I'm going to take a very brief bio break and then get back to you guys in a minute. Because it's all going to go horribly wrong from here on in. Spoiler alert. Okay, good night, Alexia. Catch up with the murders tomorrow. I feel I'm being judged. Right. Sorry, I had to buzz off and put the heat on. It's suddenly taken a cold turn for the fecking freezing. Okay. Fine. Okay, good night, night. Not allowed to just sleep dart the lot of them, am I? Take it from there. Ow. Okay. No.
Certainly he's done it. Word is spreading all over the city. The tyranny is over. By this time tomorrow, Emily will be on the throne. After that, we'll clear your name and put everything we've got into rebuilding the city.
I wish there were more of a city to rule. Most of Dunwall is rats and corpses.
The Admiral's right, I'm afraid. Corvo, you did your job while the rest of us sat on our asses. Our work starts tomorrow.
Tonight, rest easy. Tomorrow, we crown an empress.
I want to talk to Emily.
To Corvo, the man who served to change the course of history.
To Emily Corvo, and the new dawn rising for Dunwall and the Empire.
You shall need higher mathematics, court protocol, and cosmology, of course. Do you provide these things?
Of course not, no.
You are an impressive man, Corvo. I hope they give you the credit you deserve.
But she should trust all of us. Don't you trust me, Callisto?
No.
Do you know Emily is quite special? She learned from all of us, you especially. She trusts you absolutely, I believe.
We're leaving tomorrow, aren't we? I don't know if I want to go back to the tower. I can be imprisoned from anywhere, right? Maybe a ship.
Yeah. Really, I have been drugged.
Do you think Piero will ever want to marry? I mean, hypothetically? You talk to him more than I do.
I think I can safely say he's probably not your type. Or vice versa.
Emily's first act will be to rescind the warrant for your arrest. We can finally take that mask off you.
I must have a portrait made. Maybe so provocative after what we've been through here.
Oh, damn. Shut up. Really don't want to go to bed. You believe they have played me false. But who would have thought that such an upstanding bunch of gentlemen would have pulled that one on me? Yeah. You don't want to lock it, I have to say. Do with the chat with the outsider at this stage. Okay.
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking. Did the poison work its magic? Is he dead?
It better have worked. It cost me a month's profit.
Yes, sir. I believe Corvo has breathed his last. Just as you wanted.
You've done a fine job, then.
Remember, we need the body. If we come forward with the corpse of the man who murdered the Empress, we'll be greeted as heroes.
Yes, it'll grant us legitimacy. We'll be the men who rescued Emily and brought down the Lord Regent and his assassin. You'll see to the body, won't you, Samuel?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. Now the question is, am I not dead because I'm spooky, or am I not dead because Samuel has saved my life?
I'm sorry something terrible, Corvo. But I only gave you half the poison. They were watching me and it was all I could think to do. I think you're strong enough to survive that.
Yep, cheers.
I'll put you on a raft and then I've got to ship out myself before they find out I've gone against their wishes. Snakes. They'll want to do the same to me as soon as I've outlived my uses. Hopefully you'll wake up and find your way out of this cursed city.
Okay. So yes, one of the advantages of a low chaos, keeping Samuel on side, I haven't assassinated the guys I was sent to remove, and I did the side quests like rescuing the guard from the High Overseer's assassination plan. I should get back up. Well, this is bollocks.
This is the one who was with the Empress when she died. Poisoned. Tivian stuff. Amateur work. He'll live. That's up to Dowd.
Oh, come on! Yes, it probably would, actually. Oh, that's indigenous. I really must play Discworld and Noir since that actually works on Windows 10. I don't know who you are, but I'm probably going to have to kill you.
Bodyguard. I recognize those marks on your hand. A gift from your friend. The one who talks to you in the dark. Talks to you when you visit his shrines. I visited those shrines too. And I know what it felt like to shove a blade into your Empress. But I don't know you. Who you are, and who you fight for. You're a mystery. And I can't allow that.
I'm having a significantly bad day. That's death. Death. What's it do? Huh.
Here you are at last, in a ruined and drowning world, held captive by the man who killed your Empress, the assassin Dowd. Your friends poisoned you and dumped your body in the river. Did they do it to protect themselves, so no one would ever know what they'd done? Or was it because they were a single move away from controlling an empire, and they knew you'd never let them manipulate Emily? Maybe none of these. Perhaps that's just the nature of man.
Exactly. My name is Corvo. This is the longest day of my life. Beep. Beep. Locking during sword combat puts enemies off balance, does it, Darks? Betrayed and poisoned by Havelock, Martin, and Pendleton. You just named the top 3 people on my hit-to-hit list. You've awakened in the ruins of the flooded district where the assassin Dowd has you under guard. Cover your gear, confront Dowd, and find a way out of the flooded district. And he's the other person, of course, who I need to skin badly. Hi, Ratty. Well, I think we can safely say I have had significantly better days, indeed. Yes. What, Havelock, Martin, and Pendleton? Yeah. Got a brick. I'm fine. It's all good. I got the brick and no hit points. But what I do have... Oh, this is just creepy. Is the ability to possess a rattle. I want my stuff. My stuff. Sorry, rat. Oh shit, I'm being eaten by Rippy fish. Great. Get off! Little bastards. Wonder if I can possess a Rippy fish. There's a thought. Yes, I can! get you to try and eat me, you little bastard. Ha! Wayne. Subtly different from Wayne, which is your standard, of course. I've never possessed a fish before. That really appeals. Oh, hello, Piero's Remedy. Yes, please. Okay, I'll take that. Finding Corvo in possession of that mask could have been an elaborate frame job, but now the newly minted Lord Regent Havelock is announcing to all the city he has proof linking Corvo to the masked felon. The bounty is 30,000 coins, but if Corvo truly is the masked felon and is responsible for all the things the wanted posters accuse him of, I expect the bounty to double. Because we have him alive, we should be able to barter for even more. Regarding Slackjaw, we watched him for a week, and when we were ready to make our move, he suddenly disappeared, making the city. I'm just going to nick everything you own. Bounty ledger. Okay. Wanted for the abduction of Anton Sokolov. Let's see. This is the musical device the Overseer had strapped to his chest. While it was functioning, we were unable to perform traversals or tetherings. I suggest we all get a good look at it. That's it. I'm now dealing with Overseer-powered people. Outsider-powered people. Oh, he's just a corpse. Okay. Overseer Franklin, wasn't it? When we speak next, I hope you'll tell me two things. First, what did the strictures tell you about being imprisoned in a cell you could easily escape where your leg's not shattered? Secondly, how your kind knew the location of our base and what exactly you hope to accomplish there by marching a hopelessly outnumbered band of fools through chest-high water. Dowd. Oh, I need to hurt Dowd a little bit badly. Killing overseers with extreme prejudice is my job, not his. Right. It's all the way over there. Don't get any ideas? What, about possessing fish or about a vigilante from Essex? Hi. Hello. Sorry, I fucked this up. Excuse me, coming through. Hiding now. Oh no. Away. Okay. When in doubt, run like a scared bunny. Basically. But didn't kill him, so I'll live. Ah, possessing fish. Want to, dear. Far too much like hard work. Are you ratty? Are you worth a ratty? Not ready for down space because I have no gear. However, you are on my way through this bullshit. I don't know what you are, but I don't want to deal with you. It's fairly simple. Oh, that was a good decision on my part. Hiya, sorry. Look, it's all for the greater good, okay? Oh, excellent. We've got weepers, we've got dogs. We've got more weepers. Me hiding. That's ominous, doesn't it? It's a bit rude to ask. You've got Actually, let's stay here a sec. I'm missing a bone charm, but that's it. I'll live. Be honest? I think I just easy moded through that with possession. River crusks are mollusks, apparently. Thank you for sharing. No loadings. Rats only attack you en masse if there is a certain number in the mob. As a useful little note, bloodflies work like that too in Dishonored 2. If there are only a few of them, they don't attack you unless you actually go for them first. You can also defuse the big mobs like that, which I hadn't really twigged. But yeah, the dangerous mobs can be sorted out by taking out a couple of them. Oh, this is it. Hey. And here's me with no freaking reputation left. Mine. This is all mine. Fine and lovely. Not space there. My gear up there. Got a really limited. Pick up next to Weepers. I'm not convinced about that. Also, do I really want to be picking up food from Weepers? Sorry, mate. Did you actually just do a bang? I'm with you, Ratty. See if this is actually going to be worth my while getting into. Got food and copper wire down there. Quite a lot of rats. Let's see. Oh, patron money. Okay, no, stuff that. No need. Yeah, the unfortunate thing for those rats, by the way, is when possession ends, small creatures really are too small to cope. If I say generically, it doesn't go well for them. Does that make sense? Bone charm over there, rune over there. Well, I'm going that way anyway. Why is everybody so concerned about me possessing them? Seriously. How often is this likely to happen in your everyday life that you get randomly possessed? The tankers marked back to B coming from the whalehouse slaughter yard need to be connected to the deeper pipe flow only. These barges contain blubber from juvenile whales and have to undergo a different refinement process. Reeves Lighting Oil Company is on track for record profits this year, and I want to be the refinery that gets the credit for it, not those ass scratchers at the whalehouse. Okay. Mighty. Still grossed out by potted whale meat, but am I? Excuse me while I steal all your stuff. Right. Get out of here without Kieros. Feeling slightly happier now. Slightly. Not greatly, but slightly. This 9-hour stay. You reckon that there's a good chance that during your work day, whenever you zone out, you get possessed? Well, there is an interesting concept in and of itself for a horror story. Remember to keep the stair in the up position at all times unless there's a shift change. Ah, okay. Well. Definitely need whale oil. Now you find whale oil. There's the empties. There's the dispenser. Okay. And there's what I'm really hoping is a dead guy. Oh! You actually want to move there. That would be nice. Oh. Hang on, I didn't need to do that. Oh, you idiot drop. Right, okay, that's the one I'm actually supposed to have. So where is... Go. Those things are horrid. Absolutely vile. Go. Oh, that's the ticket. Wow. You know the term mob of rats? I am not even going to attempt those. Oh. Hi. Yeah, I took relatively little damage from that, but I did also use one of my health packs, so there's that. Fish, it is indeed cold this evening. I think it was supposed to get down to 2 today, and of course we've got wind chill. Try and be a bit stealthy. Right, there's my gear over there. Not that I just trust that large chunk of really distressingly knackered metal to walk on, but, you know, I didn't. This all looks so safe.
Why would you come back here?
Hard to say, but we should watch the streets. We'll see him from the rooftops.
All right. If nothing else, we can cut him off at the market.
He can't get through the rail station without the key.
This one is resourceful. He'll find a way.
Okay. Have me after your first coffee. And then from 12 till 2 GMT. So noted. Frank took with the head break. Oh, I've completed an optional extra. Optional recover your gear? I think not. Break it to you. Essential. Really don't know if it makes any difference at this point, whether I can buy anything, but as well take every single thing that's going. Frankly, why wouldn't I? An empties dispensary there. No, right, okay. Okay, are there any rats around? Go up. Not sure what that gets me. Wind Blast would actually do the job now. No, but that does. Okay. Well worth it. It's cash. Right. Now we're cooking. Answan's timeshare. My gear. This gear. Oh, that's an unfortunate person. Needs the gym membership? So many people probably. If I can cling on to. Yes! A chain link. Oh, would you not stop vomiting at me? Just nasty. Oh my god! Hang on. That's the old overseer. That's the guy I didn't assassinate. And I instead cursed to being kicked out. Yes, that fool Hiram Burrows, Lord Regent, my lily white bottom. You almost had it all. Now I will wear the heretic's brand for the short remainder of my days. Should have banned the ritual, but in truth I plan to use it against a few undesirables should the need arise. Perhaps even Hiram. Now all is lost. When I spy my own reflection in a puddle of filthy water, I see failure burned into my face. Now the plague is upon me. Oh, gods! Blackness of the void, I fling curses upon the head of Corvo Etano. It was he who cost me everything I held dear. May flies nest in your eyes, and may all your desires come to ruin as you have ruined mine. Oh dear. He really is not that happy with me, and I just killed him. I've been gone to all the trouble of branding him instead of executing him. But that is a nice callback, as these things go. Oh, stuff. Yes, we stuff. Oh, okay. You like stuff. Wait. Like first thing in the morning before the coffee. Yeah, I don't think he likes me very much. There we go. Oh, wacko. are we fixed for grenades? 2 or oh, that was effective. Oh, duration-based damage, right, okay. No idea if it's done any good, but it made me feel better. So, we've got fish over that way. Down space is that way. Okay, yeah, they still work. Go. Excuse me, coming through. Ignoring me. Okay. Fine by me, mate. Ah! Really don't like those things. They're horrid. Well, that's not friendly at all. Right, so I need to get there. Paying for the long-range teleport was probably my best single decision ever. Now, why would that be familiar, Becky? It's not like that's going to get highlighted and clipped. The many deaths of Emily. Oh shit, he's not dead. Why aren't you dead? What? Why? What? Who? The assassins spun their trap as we tried to cross the narrow bridge. At that choke point, they were able to pick us off one by one. Thought we could draw them inside where our greater numbers would make more of a difference, but that didn't matter. Now I'm the only one left alive, and I feel that slipping from minute by minute. Please, if a second group attempts to come through this way, beware that bridge. They're listening for the sound of the door opening. Keep an eye on the rooftops. Even a small number of them is more than much. Let's see. Oh, they got thoroughly fagged, didn't they? Ah. Avoid the bridge. Oh, it happens to all of us, Cloner. Absolutely happens to all of us. So, easiest way to not get murdered is to not go the way they did. Oh, I'm sorry, is there a predator? Am I instead go this way? I like rooftops. I'm very fond of dealing with rooftops. Okay. That would be the choke point that they got thrilled on then. Fine. question is, can I do my standard trick of dropping in behind them and throttling them? Or are they going to hear that? I reach there anyway. Answer is no. What's it there? Really? What am I, Spider-Man? Stays put, I'm good. Now, on the level of things I did not expect to work. Trouble is, of course, they don't have to go hunting for. Oh. Don't hide behind glass walls, Strut. It's a bad idea. Have the key now, I suspect. Just getting over there. Sorry guys, I am definitely all no rats can jump like crazy. I see no reason to stay in this area just because I can. I haven't picked up every single thing. Session, my god, that's useful. Imagine the firepower of a tall boy, but the speed and ease of concealment of a pistol. With this new technology, any soldier with a steady gun arm will be a force to be reckoned with. Make sure it gets to the Lord Regent without delay. Hello. Small-scale combustion refinement. Well, that just sounds fun. All the levels. Right, where am I going? There's down space over there. Can I just possess a fish and swim there? Actually going to be that simple? Your music a go-go. Yeah. Oh, great, I've got my music now. Awesome. Oh, shite. I'm not here. It's because you guys are Assassin's Creeding all over the place over there. Nothing to do with me. Is that a useful looking alleyway I could go down? non-zero chance of getting eaten by things that are really unfriendly. Oh, come on. I wish there was a fish here. Thank you. Ah. Hello. You look potentially useful. Arthur's journal. Whalers came in greater numbers last night. We ran as soon as we heard the odd sounds they make, but half our men fell before we could scatter. Larian says they aren't whalers at all, but cultists hiding their faces behind masks from the old oil processing factory. We should have moved out when they first started skulking around. They're after the old Chamber of Commerce building for the same reasons we settled here. It's secure, fairly dry, and there's a tunnel underneath leading straight to Rudshaw Gate. Okay. For letting me know. And there's loads of dudes there. Yeah! Bollocks. Still thinking bats, to be honest, might be my best bet. Actually, since there's a rat hole there. Right then. Where does this take me? Something just ate something. Right, okay. However, I'm only close now. Very close. Not bad guys. There are loads of freaking bad guys. Possibly I wanted to be on the upper level. That's a different entry point altogether. Now, does this take me back up to where I start? No, that's somewhere else. Oh, hi. Oh, now this is going to be interesting. I am now a hound. That's one way to deal with them. I was a dog. I was a dog and it got me to a different place. Cute. Only a little bit of loot. But no, didn't see me, didn't see me, didn't see me, didn't actually see me. Just thought you saw me. Comes and looks over the edge, I'm in deep shook. But no, he's actually that dim. Oh, bollocks. Really, it's killing cultists going to be high chaos. Really, that's inherently low chaos. No, killing, murdering, psychopathic bastards. Yeah, I know. I love how I get the HUD, which I can only assume to be the work of the outsider. Kind of assassin actually locks the door? Thinking a spot of possession might be in order again. Easier to sneak past people. Whoops. Yippee.
For your next trial, you must move unseen. Stay in shadow and avoid the light.
Ah!
Cross to the other side of the room without attracting notice.
Oh, that's awesome! Oh, that's fantastic! Okay. For those uncertain as to why I'm quite so happy with that. Yeah, for those uncertain as to why I'm quite so happy with that. If you've ever played Thief, the Dark Project, away. It's basically the stealth section. It's how you learn to stealth in Thief. I will tell you, that section is a bucket load easier when you use possession. Always worry when you're being outfitted. Whoa. Hey, hi. Glad I paid attention to the noise I just heard. Oh, really? It is. I have to say, it is just cute. Give you that.
Master. Forgive me, but we can't seem to stop him. He's crossed secure perimeters almost at will. It's more than possible he's nearby. We failed you, sir. What are your orders?
Send out a message, steal the pouch from his belt, but leave him unharmed.
But I suspect it won't matter. I know where he's going. He will come to me. He'll have to.
Right. So, I have a non-lethal option for Dowd.
Ruined at last. Lord Regent, Royal Supply Master, Hiram Burroughs. You small, worried man. You'll never know how many times I've thought about trying to get close to you again. Just another piece of sharp metal to your eye. But now there's no need. You've been taken down by the same apparatus that gave you life to begin with. Laws and courtrooms and the mighty swell of public outrage. Good riddance to you, sir. So many schemes you had, and so many contracts. How many people did I kill for you? Unlike the last. Unlike her. I'd give that all if I could. No one should have to kill an empress.
Okay, so he's not happy about it. That's something. To be honest, at this stage, he's less of my problem. See if that door's open. Dowd and Dowd's key. What are all the ranges on possession? Could I just possess him? I'm guessing Dowd is possession proof. This is not easy. However, is his mate? Yes, probably. I'm not close enough. Okay. Sounds long. Goodness. Okay, interesting. Which is where Corvo's from. And where you spend most of the second game. Very much like do this in a non-lethal way, but I'm not to. Ah, nutsoids. Okay, that does work, but I've got to be quicker off the mark. And he has 3 friends. Now Dowd's down. Oh, that's a thing of beauty.
So you've lost it all. Ruined it.
So yeah, that he was recording his log. Right, so I've got his key. So I can get out of here now. Easily. But I really want to loot what's upstairs and in fact down in the offices. Happy with that though. I also quite like that it was Dowd who clearly is the cultist. I'm satisfied. Corvo would have been very useful to me, but your improvisation was exemplary. Taking the fall for the crime simplified matters greatly. Hope you're equally satisfied with the... So I'll contact you again shortly. assignment. I'm just going to steal everything I want. That's fine. Burgle. Now, the desks were in here, weren't they? Go. Might be worth having, might not. But for completeness sake, I may as well. Right, so tunnel entrance is over there. I think everybody's now gone. God, you're as subtle as a half-brick and handbag, aren't you? It hasn't been too horribly nasty. At least. Yet. Okay, Meki, good night. Yikes. Really? Okay. Right, this tunnel entrance lock down there. Okay. Oh god. Hey, when this game is prompting you to take a healing potion, I suppose it's better to listen. Tunnel entrance will be down there then. If it's deliberate that this looks a lot like the void. The outsider hangs out. Hello. That's not showing up. Okay. How many wounds does that put me to? Oh, I've only got the one. That would grant me dark vision, so we'll do that. I had utterly forgotten this sequence, by the way. Okay, doubt's done. And I can get the hell out of Dodge. And still haven't killed anybody. Well, okay, rephrase. Haven't killed anybody significant. Shitloads of insignificant people. This is lovely. Okay. Out of the flooded district. Okay, well, that's simple. Easy and not at all difficult. Okay, good night, Chrono. Yeah, I think I'll take this as far as the end of this level. I'm also thinking possession might be a plan, actually. Nothing else I can scout. Nice. Oh, wacko.
They're city guards. They're supposed to protect people. Ah!
They did. They protect the healthy people from people like us, the sick ones.
I'm not that bad. Some people pull through, right? Don't they?
One in 1,000. 10,000 probably.
Any chance I'll take. When I get out of there and get better, I'm going to do right this time. A fresh start. This time.
8. Look, you'll prefer it being unconscious. Right, so that's a not happening situation. The only upshot should be that there ought not to be any guards.
Plague wagon's running every couple of minutes now. We just need to get on top of it and ride out of here. Okay, great, smart guy. And what do we do when we hit the wall of light on Red Short Gate? We'll be fried. We can worry about that when we get there. I don't hear you with any better ideas. That's because you've got fat in your ears. Those tall boys are just waiting for a chance to cut loose. We get power to their lights, and they'll go off to hunt plague.
Okay.
I didn't get any of this to kill me. If only you knew how to tie off a boat. We need to make up our mind. That guy in the mask I saw, he came up from the dry canal. That's Whaling territory. They're bad. Okay. We better make sure the coast is clear before we pack up. Don't want to get caught with our pants down. I don't care if I'm wearing pants or not. As long as I get out of here.
All the others down with the sickness.
Right. I'm looking for your mate. And down you go like a sack of spuds. Okay, big dramatic music again. Fun. Oh, whacker.
Although I don't see what took so long. The live ones crawling up out of the canal. Every 10 minutes, gutting it up. How many times have I spent
Okay.
Why you get a weapon? So what is going on up at the tower? Now they're saying the Lord Regent started the plague himself.
I don't understand it either. It looks like a whole other group's in charge. Doesn't change things for us down here. Second item is carriers. Are you seeing plaguers come off the cart looking healthy? A few of them make it back up, and then we've got 10 times the mess.
Could be. Between killing weepers and finishing the barricade. How should I know? Am I supposed to kill everyone I ever see down here?
I'm just passing this on from the stilt walkers.
Well, pass it to the men on the plague wagons. It's their job to gut these bastards before they throw them down here.
We got another whale oil tank on its way. When the lights come on again, it'll be your job to spot any weepers.
You think that helps? Now I can stare old ladies in the eye before I cut them down. Why do you think no one lasts on this job?
I'm heading back to civilization. What's left of it. Keep your head and you'll be on the stilts in no time.
I'll do my best. Put in a good word for me, would you?
Okay, so now you go off wandering on your own, that's fine. You wandering this way, actually, sir. Yeah. Oh. Workload. Gold quadrupling. Plague drops. Arc pylons. Harder to find healthy workers willing to lay down conduit in the flooded district, so what we're going to do is pick out any strong-looking males who show signs of the sickness and offer them work in exchange for stuff the other way. We get this floodlights hooked up, then you... Nice. Generator powers the floodlights. At the moment only one's hooked up, but as soon as it turns on, the tall boys will break from their patrols and attack the tenement buildings. Anyone inside, weeper or not, is to be killed. Jesus. On the other hand, that does mean if I can power them up, I can pretty much do what I want. Still thinks it's nasty. Okay. Need the POV. So the rail's electrocuted. And they're spiked, so I can't use them as a jumping point. These are nasty. Bye. Get off. I need oil. Question is, can I get any? And where? Doesn't sound good. Oh man, that's horrible. Hey, Matty. Noise. Okay. Just as well I appear to be completely immune to the rat plague.
Get back. What the hell are you? Are you some new kind of guard? Like a tall boy? Can't be. Doctor, maybe? Just kidding. Assassin, maybe.
Is he?
Passing through, huh? Hoping to catch a ride on the plague wagon.
Yes.
A few come through here trying. And they fall and break their necks. But that won't stop you. You're almost there. It's pretty easy to get to the rooftops from here. You'll see the way.
Thank you. Top leads to a point above the plague wagon's path, which is fine.
What do you want from me? To rob me?
No, not
Looking
really.
for a quick roll in the mud? To rescue me? Well, I am not going. Going so soon? I thought you'd never leave.
I'm just going to leave you conscious, whinging along. Oh, another wind. Still looking for oil. Rooftops, yay, we like rooftops. Rooftops are like my second favourite place to be after vents. Oh. Bone charm, not actually all that fast. Natural gate. need to depower it. We know this. Oh good, there's more of those little plant things that aren't irritating at all. I wonder how far I could actually get on that before I need to depower it. That's a question. I have an answer. Is no. Fine, let's find out. That's not actually what I wanted to do. Close, but not actually what I wanted to do. Do that again. But jump off a bit sooner. By a bit sooner, I mean significantly sooner. Need me right now, thank you. There we go. That's what we're after. But I don't think there's any need to distract him. I'm as happy, I think, just to hop a train. Assuming I can from here. Nice. Okay, not as clean as I wanted, but okay, I'm not dead. Easier to hop on it while it stopped. Okay. We're out of the really vile bit. So then that'll win. Oh no. This is nowhere near as nice and charming as it was. Sewer entry then. Cute. Oh, what's that? See you flickering? No, I'm just hallucinating now. Okay. Right, and I think that's as good a place to leave it as any. So, anyone still around? And for those, anyone catching up on VAT who were here earlier, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I will be finishing this next Thursday.